off on our way to Frampton-on-Severn. We had the Friday booked off from work because we thought that Monday was a bank holiday, but Monday's not a bank holiday. So we kept the Friday off and we're going to have a long weekend away. I've got another procedure in hospital on Monday, so it'll be nice to have a long weekend away to take my mind off things. We're heading north on the M5 and the weather's a bit overcast. We might get some rain, I don't know. It's a bit blustery as well at the moment. I can feel Pete having to fight against the steering wheel as we get buffeted around.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
We are in Somerset, and that's part of living in Somerset.
So we are going somewhere that I found on Park for Nights. It's a car park attached to a pub. I have tried to ring ahead, but it goes to answer phone and tells you not to leave a message. So I will try again as we get a bit closer, but otherwise we'll just take our chances on turning up. It does say that it's got, I think it said it had about 20 parking spaces for vans. Also, not a place where you get pressurised to buy a meal, but a donation to their local chosen charity is encouraged, yeah. I've looked at reviews and some people have had a meal and some people have made donations to, I think it might have been even Macmillan Cancer Trust. We'll give you an update when we get there.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Good morning.
Morning.
We've just spent a lovely peaceful night at Fromebridge Mill in their car park. So they have a main car park for cars further on down, and then this section up here that we've parked in overnight seems to be for camper vans. It was on Park for Nights. In hindsight, we should have parked over that side because there is a river and that would have been really lovely, but hey ho. We're going to head off now and hit Tesco's, get some supplies, and we'll see you at our next location.
It's worthwhile pointing out that if you're not going to eat here, there is a £10 donation that is made to Macmillan Cancer Charity.
It was so busy there last night, they weren't able to do takeaway food. We have the dogs and we don't like to take them into the pubs,
Because they're very naughty.
as you can hear. It was just easier for us to do the £10 donation and eat in the van. We didn't actually get very far. Epic fell on our behalf. We've left the roof lights open, and the number of times that we've seen people travelling along with their roof lights go open going, oh look at them, they got their roof lights open. Now we've done it ourselves. And we've travelled about 50 yards and spotted a rubbish bin. So we'll make good use of that, as you never know when you're going to find another one. We're using one of our own money saving tips. We were heading towards Tesco using the sat-nav. However, I could see an Aldi coming up to us. So we pulled off and have gone to Aldi instead. We'll be able to get everything we want here and it'll probably be a lot cheaper. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You have reached your destination.
Right, you can park in.
You can park up there, you can park in here.
Oh, there's a train making that noise.
So here we are right on the banks of the River Severn, and we're parked up in the car park of the Old Passage, which is a pub come bed and breakfast and also has an ice cream parlour attached to the front. We're currently parked in the pub car park, but we are thinking that we might move down to this grassy area so that we look out closer onto the river. Looking at the website, I think that they ask people in campervans to move down here if the car park is full, because it's not overly large. And also it will mean that we won't get disturbed when people come out of the pub later at night to get into their cars, but we'll let you know what happens on that one. My usual trick of asking Pete to move the van. We went into the pub and said, could we move down to this grass area? It's going to be a lot quieter, and look at the view. Don't know if you can see it over there in the distance, but that church seems to chime every 15 minutes. I'm glad we don't live any closer. It's a very hot day, so Pete's putting the blinds back up on the van and is going to pop the silver screen on as well, because it does help insulate from the sun. But I just can't get over how beautiful this is. It's lovely. The sunlight is dancing on the top of the water. The tide is out, as you can see, but we can still obviously see some water. And we've just been listening to the birds, really. There's nothing else around here. It's so peaceful. Do you think Milo's excited to be here?
Yeah, Milo loves it.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone.
Right, we're on our way to our third night campsite, but we've stopped en route. We're the other side of the river, and we've picked up some takeaway baguettes with chips, and the campsite's 2 minutes away, so we're going to head off there. See you when we arrive. As you can see, there's one other caravan here, but it's permanently sited here and it has no occupants. So we have the whole field to ourselves. We're on the opposite sides of the River Severn bank now, so we're going to take a look down on the bank. You'll have noticed there, we're right next to a railway track, but that's okay, I don't mind. You don't mind?
I don't mind at all.
No, We might mind at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. But no. So we're going to go and take a look down and see what the riverbank looks like from this side. I think there's a bit more to it and we can actually get down to it this side. So come along and let's find out. Every day you pass one of these on your travels. So that's the entrance, I think, to that boat.
Come on, you two.
So this doesn't appear to be a public footpath either. So I think we're going to give that up for a bad job. Would have been nice to get closer down to the bank. But that's okay. It was a nice cool stroll. We've had a lovely night's stay here at the Anchorage caravan, camping and glamping site. You'll be pleased to know that from a Saturday night going into a Sunday, the trains do stop, and so far this Sunday morning we've heard 3 trains.
Yes, and the first one was 9:30.
Yeah. So I don't know whether that's the same on a Friday night going into a Saturday or whether there's a special timetable just for Sundays, but yeah, no disturbed sleep at all. It's been a lovely stay here, lovely and peaceful. Potentially one we'd come back to actually. So thanks for joining us on our weekend trip away, and next week we are going to a rally. So you'll have to see us next week for more details about that. Bye!